Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in. Kerry Wood will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in this last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
J.D. Davis the next to bat, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 15 long balls, and he's driven in 45. Behind 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. Oh, and a lively fastball from Wood, and that's strike 3.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. Williams has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire. Steven Matz gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Steven Matz is what they look like. Big, strong guy, 6'4", about 220 pounds. Throws from the left side, smooth gas, 93 to 95. Terrific overhand curveball, and his changeup is getting better all the time. Steven Matz is quality.
At the plate, Javier Baez. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, Dave Kingman. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in standing. That evens it up 1-1.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Baez, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Left side. And that's through for a hit. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, and a chance to add to his National League RBI lead if he can deliver right here. That's a strike to throw down, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Rosario's got it cleanly. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game. In now, Anthony Rizzo, already holding the all-time hit streak record. He continues to carve out his place in the game's pantheon right here.
You know, Matty, whatever happens in this guy's career, regardless whether he becomes a superstar for 15 years or fizzles away, this mark will always stand. It will always be something that other players chase. Children will learn about it in textbooks.
Next for the Mets, Pete Alonso. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Now the 0-1 from Wood. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Michael Conforto goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Wilson Ramos started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. And there's strike 2 as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So striding forward now, Ryan Sandberg. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
Yeah, he's right in the prime of his career right now. These are the years you really expect to see the best of what this guy has to offer. Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Now at the plate, Billy Williams is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Runner back standing. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Working for the punch out and the offering. This is flared out towards second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Contreras. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. Hit hard on the ground towards second, right to him. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now. Now batting, Kerry Wood, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
The center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Hot shot on the ground is short. Rosario brings it in, and there are 2 away now. Riding in once again, Javier Baez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. From the stretch. In the dirt here. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Two runs on the board after the home run by Javi Baez. Home run number 54 thus far, and the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Dave Kingman. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So it's 4 runs on 4.
Welcome back to Wrigley Field, home of the Cubs, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. So 1 man gone for the Mets in the 3rd. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. And he takes a called strike, 0-1. Fouled off. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. And he fouls this one off. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down. Bottom of the inning now, and into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it, and he'll reach first safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Hit in the air to left field. Cespedes comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Now to the plate, Ryan Sandberg. He reached on a single in his first try. He's running, pitches a cold strike, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound, and he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll beat an early retreat here this afternoon as he could never really get into the flow of the ball game. Billy Williams will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ball game. And the run will score from second here as that breaks it open to a 6-0 lead.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He swings and grounds it to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And on the error, a run is going to score. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Now batting, the pitcher, Kerry Wood.
Into the box, Kerry Wood. Runners on the move for second. In there, now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
J.D. Davis is at the plate as he looks at ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
1-2 now. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Fouled away. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Jeff McNeil will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. A ball and 2 strikes.
Count is 1-2.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in this. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So here's Albert Almora next. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a pitch swung on and grounded toward Rosario at short. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball because he...
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
The left fielder, number 10.
Digging in once again, Dave Kingman. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit hard towards center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. 2-out base hit. That'll bring Chris Bryant to the plate this inning. The tag, and they'll get him at second. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kingman's there to make the catch, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 30.
Digging in now, Michael Conforto, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Standing in, Wilson Ramos. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
0-1.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a flare out toward right center. Sandberg Ranging into the outfield. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, D-Row, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock. Hopefully this is the start of many.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ground ball right side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick.
Here's Jake Marisnick, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. In his career, Marisnick is batting exactly .230. Not where he wants to be, I'm sure.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now, a hit in 2 tries so far. He's set and the pitch. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. 0-1 count and the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short, and this will get through into left for a leadoff hit. So he finds the hole into left to pick up his 2nd base hit of the afternoon. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently pacing the club here as we approach the midway point of the season. Out in front of it, strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Runner's back. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Nobody out, runner on first. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Cespedes going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Into the box now, Ryan Sandberg. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Ready once again, Billy Williams. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Has a look, now the pitch. Towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Robinson Cano will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 24.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. 258 the average to begin play. 4 home runs and 16 RBIs. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. 1 away now for the Mets in the 6th, and up next will be the shortstop, Amed Rosario. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Here comes the first pitch. J.D. Davis is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Pitch popped up. Bryant has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Jerry's Familia gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit weakly back to the mound. And a good throw gets him one gone. So coming to the plate. Kerry Wood. Ernie Banks is into the on-deck circle now, and that'll spell the end of the score.
Ernie Banks.
This is line to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well. Standing in now, Albert Almora, the bouncer to the left side, and that's through for this first base hit in this one.
The bat, not shortstop, Javier.
And that brings up Javi Baez. Pitch outside, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Runners are at second and third with one down. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. One run scores. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, that's one of the beauties of speed. That trail runner right there, Dero. He's just too fast. They try to make a play at the plate, but they had no chance to get him because of his wheels.
Yeah, you got to put that one in your pocket right there and stop the hitter from advancing to second base and getting in scoring position. There was no chance at the plate.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Now both runners on the move. Pitch inside, the throw. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. Now it's 2-0. Grounded back up the middle. Rosario's got it. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch, and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
On to first, and how about that for an entrance? Aroldis Chapman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Ready for another chance? Jeff McNeil. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pete Alonso is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Lined into center field. That's a base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Almora will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Has a look, now the pitch. back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
No balls and 1 strike. Fastball called for strike 2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And at the plate, Ryan Sandberg. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Into the bleachers and gone.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Digging in, Aroldis Chapman. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ground ball sent back up the middle. McNeil's got it for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get it. Now at the plate, Jake Marisnick. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Brandon Nimmo will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers and 15 RBIs. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. First offering on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Seth Lugo comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in to try it again, Javier Baez. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Boy, talk about having a debut. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Into center field, line drive, base hit. Long throw to third.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's right there. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third.
Probably wanted more of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Marisnick going back. That's out of here as it trims the bushes. So that was the third home run for these guys today.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Right fielder.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his third knock of the game.
He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. The 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Sandberg rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one. Next up from New York, J.D. Davis. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Now batting, number 6.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Jeff McNeil comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
And another foul ball. One out, nobody on. Another one sent foul. Fouled off. The next 0-2. And he fouls this one off. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pete Alonso is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
15-0 the final in this one. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kerry Wood earns win number 15 on the year, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Steven Matz permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort.